Hello, and welcome. Today, we explore the harrowing suffering endured in a concentration camp Auschwitz. This video aims to honor the victims and shed light on the unimaginable hardships they faced. Thank you for joining us. Regulation punishment was applied in Auschwitz on the basis of written orders from the commandant or the camp director, as well as reports from SS men and prisoner functionaries. These are the most well-known punishments used in concentration camps. Flogging. During the nightly roll call, prisoners were publicly whipped, initially over a stool and then over a unique device known as the goat. Within Block 11, or in the courtyard, prisoners in the main camp were also subjected to hanging. With his arms outstretched and his abdomen supported by the goat, the prisoner's feet were rendered immobile inside a wooden box. Using a bullwhip or heavy sticks, SS soldiers or prisoner functionaries executed the whippings. It was customary for the prisoner undergoing flogging to count in German how many strikes they had received. The penalty restarted from the beginning if he lost track. Although 25 blows was the maximum allowed, in reality, it depended on whether SS members or prison staff delivered the blows. Block 11. In Block 11, prisoners were also punished in standing, dark, or standard cells. Here, punishment was typically linked to alleged sabotage, interactions with citizens, efforts at escape or assistance provided to evaders, or being apprehended during an escape. The prisoners could sleep on wooden bunks in the regular cells, which had windows that were partly bricked up from the outside. The dark cells featured metal screens with holes cut in them for ventilation, covering vents on the exterior instead of windows. Inmates slept on the unfinished floor. The duration of confinement in the dark cells ranged from a few days to a few weeks. Inmates who had been sentenced to death by famine for attempting to escape or who had been chosen as hostages in retaliation for other inmates' escapes were held. The post. The post was an especially painful punishment. It was usually administered in the loft of Block 11 or in the yard outside the block. The victim's hands were tied behind his back and he was hung from a post so that his feet could not touch the ground. The punishment was usually inflicted for several hours, an hour at a time. The prisoner lost consciousness because of the intense pain. The punishment usually caused the rupture of the tendons in the shoulder, leaving the victim unable to move his arms. This put him at risk of being sent to the gas chamber as unfit for work. Other punishments. The SS also applied a range of other punishments in Auschwitz. These included bans on sending and receiving letters or parcels, making prisoners squat while supporting a stool in their outstretched hands, or making them stand between the barbed wire camp fences while denying them food. There were also collective punishments, including penal roll call, penal physical exercise, and penal transports. In the case of infractions that they regarded as especially serious, the SS applied combined penalties, such as penal labor and confinement in the standing cell and flogging, followed by imprisonment in the camp jail or assignment to the penal company, or all these penalties together, flogging, jail, and then assignment to the penal company. Thank you for joining us in remembering the suffering endured in concentration camps. By acknowledging these atrocities, we honor the victims and commit to preventing such cruelty in the future. Never forget. Please like, share and subscribe for more. See you next time.